20 hours of airplane travel, San Diego for 2 hours and straight to Baja. You gotta love it. First ever bulletproof diesel trip. Gonna do the northern parts of Baja in our F350s. Right now I gotta get in the truck and head south. After being in Brazil for a week, I get to spend some time in the Baja, which of course is my favorite place in the world. Meet the Neal boys at Gonzaga Bay. A few cold ones, some shrimp tacos, and off we go.
All right, so we just left the shop. We got loaded up this morning over on Broadway in South Mesa. We're now on the freeways, exiting town, basically on the outskirts. Our ETA, of course, is supposed to be about 2 o'clock, is when we're supposed to meet Cameron Steele and Tim Sanchez in the game down in San Felipe. So that's our destination at this point.
Right now we're in Gonzaga Bay at a place called Alfonsinos. We're about 100 miles south of San Felipe on the Sea of Cortez. Probably the place that has the most beautiful sunrises in the world right here. We got up this morning bright and early before the sun came up and watched the sun come up over the ocean. This is the most beautiful place that you can come, and it is also probably the most rugged, unreachable place you can get to.
You know, today I don't know what we have on the schedule. Every time we go through one of the military checkpoints, the guys are asking, where are you going? I'm like, I don't know, I'm just with those guys that just drove away. So, oh, okay, you're amigos? Yeah, we're amigos. So I have to follow these guys and see. I hear we're gonna go to places like Coco's Corner and Frog Wash and a couple other places. As long as I know there's a beach and beer and some fun and some brothers around, I think we'll have a good time.
We actually got into building products because of off-road racing. We got hooked up with the Desert Assassins, Cameron Steele, and trophy trucks, and we would go down Baja and we would destroy our vehicles and have stuff not last. And so we decided it was time to start building things that would survive down here. We found a lot of problems with some of the vehicles, namely the 6-liter diesel engine, that we decided that we would try to make bulletproof.
Well, if you look around the world, there's lots of places you could test bulletproof diesel products. You could go to the Sahara Desert, and sure, it's harsh and it's tough, but why not just come down here to the Baja, where you actually have the beach and the sand and some cervezas from time to time, as well as the beautiful mountains and the cactus and the rocks and wonderful people of Mexico as well. It's just a treasure to have a great proving ground and the beauty that we're surrounded by, as well as the ability to test our trucks and make sure they're Baja worthy.
All right, you guys are ready to rock it? Today we're gonna head to Coco's and then into Calamaway Wash. We're all aired down. We're gonna follow Cameron's lead. He's gonna cut through the tulies here. Hard left, so you don't drive into the water, which I know you like to do. Hard left, right along the estuary, and it comes out on the end of the runway.
Stoked everybody's here for the first bulletproof diesel Baja expedition. Ready to have some fun and get dirty? Ready to roost Desert Bowl in the mud.
The first, this sounds like it's an annual thing then. I like it.
Yeah, that's how we do it. All right, let's load them up. We're burning daylight. Let's go.
Following Cameron.
Coco's Corner is a place about 100 miles south of San Felipe, and you know, Coco's a legendary guy, and this is a legendary corner or pit stop on the Baja 1000 or just on a Baja Peninsula run. If you come by, you have to come out and check out Coco's eclectic gathering of items, whether it's the can sign that says Coco's Corner or the fence that's totally covered in beer cans. There's so many Pacifico cans, it's hard to keep track. And then of course, one of his favorite things is the chonies, or the girls' underwear hanging from the ceiling. So it's kind of a tradition when the ladies come, they gotta peel off their undies and they get to hammer and nail through them up onto the wall. So it's a very cool place. You know, if you stop and take a look around and you spend some time with Coco, if you're lucky enough to catch him here, it's really cool. You know, Coco, I think, first came here in 1990 and started establishing this place, and by 1994 he was doing the underwear thing up on the roof.
December 27, 1990. When I come here this place, and the highway all the way here, on the highway, the Chapala here is beautiful. Now you go take it 1 month, make it all the way here. And I come in here with 10 pesos in my pocket. And the first book started April 14, 1994, the first book. And all the books is in Ensenada.
He's a super cool guy, you know. He is what Baja is all about, just a lot of stoke and a total amigo to everybody that comes along. And you know, Coco used to have 2 legs, then he had 1 leg, now he has no legs, but he never lets it slow him down. He's just 100% on the go and stoked whenever anybody comes by his corner.